Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Dennis. So today we're going to review the Vankyo Leisure 3-watt mini Wi-Fi projector with a smartphone synchronized for 1080p. Okay, reading it off because that's a mouthful. So anyway, we're going to get in, we'll have a look at the projector, see how it works from the phone, and we'll get it out of the box first, see what all comes with it. And we'll go over the features, and then we'll do a demonstration. Here we go. Okay, so when we first get it, it comes in a little box like this. Okay, nothing fancy. It's got a nice little handle on it, so in case you want to take it, portable, move it around. So let's get out of the box and see what we get. There's the product we're looking at. Right? And there's our little projector sitting right here. And we're going to go through everything that's in here, starting with what's in the back. So we have our, basically asking you hopefully that you're happy with the product. Okay, little QR code telling you about the product itself, and a little quick start guide, and warranty support, and a user manual. Okay, so on the front we have our lens, so you can take that off. Make sure you put that back on when you're not using it to keep the lens from being scratched or anything like that. We have some place for airflow, so keep it nice and cool. We have our focus, and we have our keystone. The keystone is so you can adjust your picture, so if it's more square on your screen and it's not like this or caved in or anything like that. So it's just a kind of a weird demonstration of it. So we're going to move on. Of course, we have our remote and our cables. You're probably only going to need the HDMI and, of course, your power cable. You may not need your RCA video cables or your VGA. Those are things that are there if you have an older system, but you probably are not going to need those. So let's move this to the side and let's have a look at what we got. So on this side, we have just for plugging in our power, and let's turn it around on the back. So that's our infrared and our fan. Okay, just to keep it cool. Okay, so on this side we've got our audio, our headphone jack, our audio video. It's called a TF slot, but it's for your micro SD card, your HDMI, USB, and VGA. So, and this was just blank. You can see how you got your fins inside here for extra help in cooling. And if we go back to our menu, I want to show you that again. So this is for your source for your input. This is your menu. This is just to navigate around and to click OK when you select something. This is to go back, and this is the power button. So hit the power once to turn it on. When you want to turn it off, push it twice. That's all there is to it. And I want to go back to this here one more time. This here is actually a speaker that's built in just so you can have some sound. But of course, your sound is going to be carried through your HDMI cable from the device you're using it from and to your projector, and you can get your sound that way. You can also get sound using your audio video cables if you hook it up to a sound bar or something like that, or maybe even set it up to your entertainment center, although it's not really necessary because the HDMI will carry the sound for you, but it's just an option that you may want to use. So getting power to it is just a matter of plugging in your cable on the end, and of course finding a power outlet and plugging it in. And we'll do that when we do a demonstration to show you how well it's going to work. So one more thing I want to show you is on the bottom, which most projectors will have one of these, is your kickstand. So you can adjust this, okay, take it out, so you can help to adjust the height. All right, so that's your kickstand, and it has this looks like it's a speaker on the bottom as well. Once I get it up and running, we'll find that out. It's got some nice little feet just so it doesn't move off the surface too easily. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so something to keep in mind is the projector is a little loud, but you know, a lot of them are loud. So one of the things I wanted to show you is on the screen, when you click on your button here for your sound, projector comes up. So when it comes up, you can click on that and it'll give you high definition audio. Okay, and then you can set the volume to whatever you want. I'm going to put it at 50, see if that's too loud. And of course, when I connected it to the graphics card the HDMI on it, just so you know where to plug it into. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how it's displaying on the wall in my basement. So I'm going to have to turn the lights down and we'll give you a little look. Okay, so when you're first setting it up, this is the first thing that comes up is your language. So English, so the button in the middle, you click OK to choose your language, or you can just go down here and go confirm and click OK. And then whatever's on your screen will come up, and in my case, this is the software that comes with it. So it's going to let you go through this and pick what you want. So I want to try and see the remote. So we're going to get the remote and put some batteries in it, and let's check it out. It takes 2 AAA batteries. The compartment just goes on here, puts it on, and then clicks in place. Okay, so nothing to it. Okay, so once you have the batteries in, the remote control will work. You can go over and choose Cola, you can go to YouTube, you can go to your setup, and you got your source, so you select your source. Okay, and it's going to give you the choice between HDMI, VGA, or audio video. Where right now we've got HDMI, so that's what we're using. And the image we're projecting is coming from my desktop at the moment. So there's your resolution that it's displaying. Now it is only 1080p. I would say the resolution is not quite that. It is a bit down from that. Now mind you, right now I've got the lights on. So let's turn the lights back off. Okay, so when we're in our menu, other than choosing our input source, you can go over, choose your image mode. Okay, so let's just have a look at that. Okay, so you've got standard, soft, user, vivid. Okay, so basically whatever is available, you can use it. Now you can use this on a laptop or whatever as well. Okay, standard works pretty well. Although soft kind of, you'll have to play with it. Pick which one you want that you like the best. Okay, so aspect ratio. Let's have a look at that. Okay, we have 16:9. Okay, so you can obviously change these. You can have it on auto, 4:3, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to leave it on auto. So I think that's probably the best choice. Back to our menu. We can go down and adjust our brightness, contrast. Maybe we can get a better picture. Although it's pretty good, actually. Hopefully it's coming out the way I want it to. You have your color and, of course, sharpness. Now, I'm going to leave where it's at because it seems pretty darn good to me. And, again, setting up your sound, all that kind of good stuff. So let's go back to our menu. And just to show you that that's all there is your input source, these settings, and your sound. So let's try and get the menu back up on the screen that we had from the beginning. So on your remote, you have your menu button, and just to the left of that, if you push that button, it comes up and it gives you all these. So you can have your media source. Okay, you can do the source, same as what we just did. You can do Mirrorcast. You can use your iOS to cast. You have Cola. So let's go ahead and have a quick look at that. It says, please check my network. Okay, I guess maybe I need to set it up. So let's go over here and see what we got to do. So we have to set it up to our network for all these features to work. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Obviously, you're going to have to do this yourself. Set it up. You can see all the settings here. Okay, so choose your network, choose Wi-Fi, and set it up. We're going to do that, and we'll come back and we'll go through the other settings. So I did want to show you this part. So you're over here, you choose your Wi-Fi, and it gives you these 4 options. You hit scan, automatic IP, static IP, or just disconnect from the network. So we're going to go up and we're going to go auto IP. So it's going to search, try and find your network so you can hook up to it. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the information as well for the model number. So it is a mini projector, has 2 gigabits, extended storage. You can use up to a 2 terabyte USB. So if you have an external USB drive, you want to plug it in, and you got all your videos and stuff on there, well, you can do that. And of course, the software version that's on here. There are processes, of course, to change that. So if you go back here, once you're connected to your network, you can do local update, online update, And of course, if you mess with the settings and everything's all kind of not working right, you can restore factory default and start all over again. Of course, if you want to set up your Miracast, I wanted to show you that. So if you want to connect your Android mobile pad device with your projector based on your Wi-Fi display technology, so it's showing you an iPad and down below an Android mobile to your projector. So on your Android mobile or your iPad, open the settings menu, access the display settings for screen mirroring, select your Miracast receiver, and then that's it. That's pretty much all there is to it. So here's a little bit more information on mirroring your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. So make sure your projector is connected to the internet. Okay. Now it says please connect to the internet for activations, and you have to click confirm. Now on your iOS device, you have to open your control center and tap the screen mirroring. Look for devices that can be mirrored on, and then select your CYcast. Okay, you can see that there from the list. Whatever one you pick, you confirm it, and then you're good to go. And that was the iOS cast. So the iOS cast, you can go up to the Miracast, source for how you're going to get your sound and all that kind of stuff. Media is if you have a USB stick in, or an external up to a 2 terabyte USB external drive with your movies and stuff on it. And of course this software here for YouTube, Cola, is depending on having your internet connected. And once your internet's connected, you'll be able to go in and choose these, and we're going to do that shortly. Okay, so now that we're connected to our network, I've gone to Cola. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Click the OK button, and it's going to give you some choices. So these are videos that you can choose from to play, extended HD. Okay, these are just a whole bunch of different things that are on this. Now, I've never heard of this before, but I'm going to have to check it out some more. Maybe I'll do a video on just that. But it gives you different things to choose. But I don't want to play these because it could be copyright, so I don't want to cause any problems. And let's go over and see, okay, these are different categories. World Surf League, yoga, looks like some kind of, I have no idea what this is. Okay, fishing, and looks like a makeup channel. So anyhow, we're going to go back, we're going to choose YouTube. I'll pick one of my videos, and you'll be able to watch it and see what you think. Okay, so we're going into YouTube here. And of course, it's going to load up. And of course, you have all your categories on the left-hand side here. You can see news, sports, movies, kids, cartoon, food, travel, all that kind of good stuff. Everything you could possibly want to look at. Technology, which is kind of where my channel falls. All right, so let's go back. And let's do a search. And of course, we'll go to my channel. We'll bring up a video. Okay, so this is one of my videos. So you can see how clear it is, how well it's playing. And this is basically the video I did on how to install USB Type-C to your motherboard. So if you want to check that out, certainly do so. But you can see the clarity, everything, it's pretty good. Okay, so it speaks to the clarity, and I think it actually is 1080p. I mean, it's clear enough for me to say that that is what it is. I wasn't certain at first, but it definitely is very, very clear. All right, everybody, so that projector, the biggest thing about it that you'll be surprised by is the cost. It's around $139 Canadian. So for you Americans, it's, what's that, 90 bucks or something like that? So I mean, you can't beat the price. Quality is much better than I actually first expected it to be. It was good enough for me to watch a video and not be distracted by the clarity or anything like that. Once I had everything all set up, good to go. Had a little frustration with the network, but then it turned out that was just my internet connection not working right, which I'm going to fiber optic soon, so that problem will resolve itself very quickly. But once I had it set up, you can see the call-up program. that has many options for you to choose from. You have YouTube, of course, you can play that way. You can hook up or download videos to a USB stick or an external USB drive, play it from there, and then you're not going to have a computer or anything like that. You just be able to play it. So I hope you like that video. If you like it, hit that like. If you don't, you know what to do. Hit that bell for future notifications for upcoming videos, and tell me what you thought. I thought it was pretty impressive for the price. Overall, I plan on hanging on to it, but it's a really good product. This product was provided to me to do a video on. That was not sponsored, so just so you know. But I'm impressed. I didn't think it would actually be that good. It was actually better than I always like when things exceed my expectation. They don't always. So it's good to have that. And yeah, and I got it from Amazon.ca. So if you want to check that out, it's on Amazon.ca, Amazon.com. I'll put a link in the description. So if you want to go and have a look at it, you can certainly do that. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.